everyone, my name is Aishwarya Jogin, studying in the MCA second semester, Department of Computer Science, Manasa Gangotri, University of Mysore. Today, I welcome you all to the presentation on Google. Yes, let us see what is Google. Google is an American multinational company, publicly traded organization built around the company's hugely popular search engine. Company was first incorporated as privately held company on September 7, 1998. Let us see history of Google. Google began in the year 1996 as research product by Larry Page and Sergey Brin, who were two PhD students at Stanford University. They created a search engine called Backup, and in the year 1997, the Backup was renamed as Google. The Google, which means 10 raised to exponential to 100. And in the same year, that is in the 1997, Google becomes Google Incorporation. You can see in the picture that is how Google was evolved from Backup to the Google. Then in the year 1999, Google redesigns the logo, and in the year 2001, it launched its international office in Tokyo, Japan, and introduced Google Images with 250 million images. You can see in the picture in the year 1995, Backup was developed, and today it has become Google. Finally, in the year 1998, the homepage of Google was launched. That you can see in the picture. The middle picture shows the homepage of the Google, and left part of the picture shows the evolution of the icons of the Google, and in the right part you can see the office of the Google. Then let us see the services provided by the Google. Google provide many services such as Gmail, YouTube, Picasa, Google Maps, Google Earth, Google Street View, Google News, Play, Android, Google Drive, and Google Lens. And also Google Chrome, Google Car, Google Cardboard, Hangouts, Glass, Alerts, Google Apps, AdWords, Google Search, Google Voice, Book Search, and Blogger. You can see the images in the picture. That is, there are many icons which are the services that is provided by the Google, like Android, Google Maps, Google Photos, Gmail, YouTube, Google Plus, Google Meet, Google Video, Google Calendar, etc. Yes, let us see the features of Google. Google has its many features. Some of them are Google AdWords. That is, in the year 2000, Google AdWords was created with 350 customers, where it is a quick and easy way for any business advertised online. Google Images. It launched its international office in Tokyo, Japan, and introduced Google Images with 250 million images in the year 2001. And Google News. In the year 2002, the Google News was launched with 4,000 news resources online. Orkut. In the 2004, it launched social networking site called Orkut. Gmail. In the year 2004, April 1st, Gmail goes live started with 1 GB of storage space. And then next is Google Maps. In the year 2005, Google Maps was created, and it is named as iGoogle, and it contained personalized homepage. Then Google Talk. In the same year, that is in the 2005, Google Talk was launched by the Google, and in the 2006, YouTube joins the Google. In the same year, that is in the 2006, it converts cloud-based computing, which contains many Google apps, and Android mobile operating system. That is, in the 2007, Android mobile operating system is announced, and in the same year, Google launched Street View in the 5 US cities. Google Chrome. In the year 2008, Google is almost 10 years old, and it introduced one web browser, and its name is called as Google Chrome, which is very faster, easier, and safer to use. World's first Android mobile. That is, in the same year, that is in the 2008, it announced world first Android mobile phone called T-Mobile. And Google operating system. In the year 2009, Google developed one operating system called Google Chrome operating system, and it is Linux based operating system. Google Plus. In the 2011, Google launched Google Plus, which is also a social networking service. Founders of Google. As I mentioned earlier in the first slide, that is Larry Page and Sergey Brin, who were two PhD students at the Stanford University, are the founders of the Google. You can see in the picture at the left side, the person is Larry Page, and on the right side, Sergey Brin. Yes, let us see artificial intelligence services which are provided by the Google. That is Google Cloud Machine Learning, trained custom machine learning models, hardware optimized for machine learning, large scale machine learning service, powerful job search and discovery, and create conversational experiences across devices and platforms. Google Cloud contains many services like compute, storage and database, networking, identity and security, cloud artificial intelligence, big data, management tools, Internet of Things, that is IoT, and data transfer. And also powerful video analysis, powerful image analysis and speech recognition, and powerful text analysis, and high fidelity speech synthesis, fast dynamic translation are also the artificial intelligence services which are provided by the Google. Let us see some interesting facts about Google. 57% of American kids say Google as their first word. 620 million visitors visit google.com daily, and Google has more than 450,000 servers around the world approximately. And 97% of Google revenue comes from their advertising services. Google processes 20 petabytes of information daily and has a world-class staff of more than 2,668 employees known as Googlers. Yes, products of Google. There are many products produced by the Google. Therefore, I have just mentioned the screenshots of it because there are huge number of products of Google. That's why if you need more information about the products of Google, you can just Google it later. How Google search engine works. Google search engine follows some steps such as crawling, indexing, processing, calculate relevancy, fighting spam, and retrieving results. Yes, let us see how Google search engine exactly works. There are two phases here, that is, which is seen by the user and not seen by the user. Let us see what is seen by the user. When the user sends a search query or a query to search something, that search query is sent to the search engine, and search engine will look into the index and get the list of matching pages and return that result in the formatted form to the result page. This is all which is seen by the user. But what happens behind the scene, that is, which is not seen by the user, is when search engine sends the query to the index file or repository file, it will store all the words of that query and search in the indexer, and then get the words from the indexer and try to match it with the HTML pages, and user open a found page in the HTML page, and that page is sent to the result page, that is, user will get the result. This is how the Google search engine works. And next we can see the search engine market rate share in the year 2021. And next we can see the search engine market share in 2021. That is, there are many search engines in the market today, that is Yahoo, Baidu, Bing, Google, Yandex and others. But the Google stands at the top of the search engine. Yes, last but not the least, I thank Google. And thank you one and all. Have a nice day.